Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Slow Blink Anime Podcast. My name is Phil.
This is Candace.
And today we're talking about another Kakegurui episode from Season 2. And we're going to be covering episodes 5 and 6 this episode. And episode 5 is called The Changing Girl. Episode 6 is called The Hollywood Girl. And this is the one where they play the 3-round game with the famous Hollywood Bommy member. What is her name? We just looked it up.
What, Kabami or something like that?
Kawaru Natari. So that's the famous, like...
Oh, never mind.
Kawaru Natari, that's like the famous actress, which we found out was actually a member of the Bami clan. And her name was Samika Warakubami.
Warakubami.
Yeah, Warakubami. And that's the one, like... And I just want to make this clear from the beginning that Candace guessed that it was the girl that was in the bandages.
Oh my god, stop.
All right.
I thought it was pretty obvious.
Yeah, she said it was obvious, but it got me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get into the episode. So this one is probably my least favorite gamble.
Same.
This season, because who cares about Yumemi? Because like nobody.
Her fans.
But like yeah, this wasn't really anything special. Like, I don't have any connection to Yumemi. I don't care about her storyline at all. Maybe you guys feel different, but I mean it was still okay to watch, but it's definitely my least favorite gamble so far. And we're like on episode 10 right now. We just finished episode 10, and we're just trying to catch up. So this one.
I was bored to death. One of the games was them figuring out which one is the spiciest.
Yeah.
Macaroons, you said?
Yeah, macaroons.
I'm like...
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so...
Anyway.
So the whole premise of the thing is, you know how Yumemi is trying to be like a famous Hollywood star. And then actually there's one that came to the school that's from the Bami clan. And it's the... What is her name? Natari lady. And she's... gets challenged by Yumemi to a competition or a gamble, and she recruits Yumeko to be on her team, and it's gonna involve it's pretty much she gets really motivated because Natari kind of dismisses Yumemi because she's only like a YouTube star, and she's not really like famous. She's just like
an idol.
Yeah, like an idol. And she's like, that's nothing. Like
she's like a Hollywood.
I'm famous in America.
Actress.
Yeah.
A big deal.
Yeah, so she gets like offended from that, and she challenges her, and she's trying to prove herself during this whole thing. Okay, so that's like the whole setup for it, and they're like on stage, and there's 3 competitions they're gonna do. One is chosen by Natari, one is chosen by Yumeko and Yumemi, and the third one's chosen by the proctor, Runa, which is the one that was the proctor last time. She's the one that's always eating the popsicles. Yeah, the lollipops. Yeah. Yeah, but she's great. But so the first one, it's a singing competition, right? Mm-hmm. So it's the Dreaming Creaming Sisters. It's just so...
So basically Yumeko and Yumemi are performing just like idols, dancing and singing, you know. Yeah. Cute stuff, cute clothings, I guess typical performance, and then
so they get a huge like applause from that, and it's like everyone thought they did really well, and then Natari shows up, and then what happens? She
sang this did she sing Amazing Grace?
Yeah, just like Amazing Grace.
Yeah, she just basically had a solo concert. With singing Amazing Grace.
Yeah.
And
that surprised me too, because she goes up there and all of a sudden it's like Amazing Grace. Like out of nowhere, it just surprised me. But
we figured later on that Yumemi paid people to vote for her. But
yeah, well, first of all, the singing was like perfect, right? And everyone's like cheering and clapping for her. It was
amazing.
And they're about to get judged, like you were saying. And Yumemi thinks like, oh, I'm fine. Like she did better than me, but I paid off everybody in the audience. Yeah. But
But Natari also paid people. Yeah. But she didn't specifically say I'll pay for you and vote for me. Yeah. She said, I'll pay for you and you need to vote the one that moved you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The performance that moved you. And so that's why she sang Amazing Grace. Yeah. Really beautiful. Mm-hmm. And obviously, you would be moved by that singing.
Yeah. Because the score ended up being like 92 for Natari. Mm-hmm. And Yumeko and Yumemi got like 8 votes. So it was like a landslide that she won. Which is crazy. And she had like Batsubami going to everybody. And like, she didn't, like you said, she didn't pay him off. But it's like she paid him to have their vote back. Like, you can choose whoever.
Yeah.
But it was just like the confidence in her being able to do that. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was the first one. So, Natari wins the first round.
Hold on. With that one, I was wondering. So, those hardcore fans of Yumemi, mm-hmm. what about them? I thought they're, I thought do or die, they're going to be with Yumemi's side. Yeah. But apparently they can be paid too and they can get swayed too.
Yeah.
Unless there was only 8 Yumemi fans out there, but from what I saw,
one was Suzui, one was the I can't remember the I don't know, she's like the manager for Yumemi, like, or the mm-hmm. helper. It was those 2 and then like 6 other people voted for them.
Yeah. And so I was wondering what happened to them. Like, what the people.
I guess it was just trying to show you how much better she was than Yumemi and Yumeko. I think that's what I was trying to show.
I guess it's the money too that goes with it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so there's that.
So they lost.
They lost the first one, and the next game was eating the spicy macaroons.
Yeah. They brought out 3 macaroons for each team, and the goal was to see who's like the better actor or actress. I mean.
So the first one was performance, and the second one is more like acting.
Yeah. So there's like, I think they said it was habanero sauce in one of them.
Yeah.
And they made Runa try one to make sure like it was really, really hot, and she was like freaking out. But they had 3, and then they each ate one at the same time, mm-hmm. and then they had to guess which one had the sauce from the other team, right? Did I say that right? Mm-hmm. So they had to guess which one had the sauce from the reaction that the other team had.
Okay, yeah.
That's what they had to do. So, right off the bat, like Yumemi like pretends to like cry on one of them, mm-hmm. and the way she did it was she ended up breaking one of her fingers so she can like really
cry, like make it acting. Realistic.
Yeah. And then she just like sucked it up for the other ones, and she was trying to throw Natari off her game, but it ended up being like, I think she didn't react on any of them, right? Is that how she did it? Natari?
She basically had the same face.
She was like calm.
And just, chewed on all of them with the same face.
Mm-hmm. Which is crazy. And then it came to Yumeko to decide which one had it. Mm-hmm. So she picked I can't remember if it was B or C out of them. But what her reasoning was that she chewed the first one 29 times, and then the second one like 24 times, and the third one 25 times. Something like that. So she's like, it wouldn't be the first one because you were too busy watching Yumemi. And then B or C, she's like, I just guessed. Like, whichever one. So she just got it right. But they ended up winning the second round. Mm-hmm. And they gets to a point where like Yumemi's so unmotivated to win anymore because she seems like Natari's is in a whole completely different league, right? Mm-hmm. So she kind of loses her motivation to win, and Yumeko gets like pissed off at her for just giving up. She's like, why aren't you like trying? And she gets really like noticeably upset, which she usually never does, but you can see like where her priorities are. Mm-hmm. She's like, if you're not taking this seriously, like, I don't want to work with you. Like, this is a waste.
This is during the third game, right?
This is right before they started the third game. Yeah. And the third game was another card game called, I think it's like a French word, but it's 63. And the goal was each player takes a turn placing a card face down. And they're trying not to go past 63.
Yeah.
and they just go. I can't remember how many turns or whatever, but you can either like lie. I can't remember how it works.
Yeah, like so you put in your card. Let's say you get I don't know, like a queen, but you really have a 7, maybe, or a diamond, 7 diamond, whatever.
Yeah, so you can say whatever.
Yeah, so you can either tell the truth
or lie,
or you lie.
Yeah. And I'm not really even sure how they ended up winning this one.
I was kind of confused too.
Yeah.
I was just ready for this gamble to be over.
Because Natari was lying a few times, and Yumemi was lying too. But I think Yumeko was telling the truth every single time because she was like done, like she didn't want to do anything. But they ended up winning. Yumemi has like some kind of, what's it called, breakthrough or whatever. How she finds her self-worth, and she sees like she has values, like stuff like that. And they ended up beating Natari, and the whole thing ends up with Natari showing her respect to Yumemi and how much effort she put in to do it. Because she put on this really like dramatic act where she was like breaking down and being like sad. Do you remember that, like towards the end of the episode? And I think that's pretty much it. That's how it ended. They ended up winning. Do you have anything you want to say? Like, this was not one of our...
I'm just glad they won, I guess.
This is not one of our favorite ones. And
I didn't
it's
care
been a while.
much about this gamble. I was ready for the next one.
Me too. And I did really like the next one.
Yeah. So this gamble is over. Thank y'all for listening to us.
Yeah, let us know what you thought about the episode, though. Is this one that you enjoyed, or is it one of the more less interesting ones that you thought that were going on this season? Yeah, just let us know, guys. Yeah, make sure y'all like and subscribe if you like the video. Leave comments, and you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit. And you can listen to us on all the major podcasting sites and apps.
Thank y'all for listening. We'll see you next time.